Do you know why you're here on earth? What's your purpose? Would you be willing to walk 25,000 miles to achieve your purpose? And better yet, would you be willing to go on this 25,000-mile journey without any money, without any organizational backing, and not ask for food or shelter ever? Mildred Norman did this. She was known as Peace Pilgrim. She did it for 28 years. At the age of 44, Peace Pilgrim began her pilgrimage across the United States. She took a vow to remain a wanderer until mankind has learned the way of peace, walking until given shelter and fasting until given food. Now here's the kicker for me. She went this whole 28 years and all of her needs were met. She was often quoted as saying, "Aren't people good?" My name is Melinda Lowry. I just want to share with you some of what Peace Pilgrim believed in and lived by. She led an amazing spiritual, selfless life. I enjoyed learning about her and hope that you will also. Early in life, she made two very important discoveries. One, that making money was easy, and two, that making money and spending it foolishly was completely meaningless. So what was her purpose? She went on a spiritual journey for 15 years. And after walking all one night in the woods, she felt a complete willingness to dedicate her life to service. She began to give what she could instead of get what she could. From then on, she knew her life's work would be peace among nations, groups, individuals, and very, very important to find inner peace. She realized the difference between being willing to give your life and actually doing it. It took 15 years of deep seeking. She struggled between her ego and conscience, but finally she succeeded in finding inner peace. She began her pilgrimage for peace in the world in 1953. A pilgrimage is a journey undertaken on foot and on faith, prayerfully, and as an opportunity to contact people. So at 44, she adopted the name Peace Pilgrim. She put on a pair of sneakers, dark blue slacks, a blouse, and a tunic and started walking across the United States. Her tunic simply said Peace Pilgrim on the front, and on the back it read 25,000 miles on foot for peace. This was her way of contacting people about peace. Her message for the way to peace is to overcome evil with good, falsehood with truth, and hatred with love. She preached that the basic conflict in the world wasn't between nations, but between beliefs. Most people believe evil can be overcome with evil, but she believed that evil would be overcome with good. That the world suffered from immaturity, and if we were mature, war would be unthinkable and peace would be assured. She continued to walk for the next 28 years. She went back and forth across the country and never approached anyone but waited for them to approach her. She asked people to overcome their selfishness and pride within themselves first, and then do whatever they felt they were called to do for peace in the world. She made people question about leading a meaningful life and how to make a difference, how it's better to uplift than destroy. She simply taught peace. Peace Pilgrim was on her 7th trip across the country when she was in a fatal car accident and passed away. She had stopped counting the miles she'd walked after she got to 25,000, but she had probably actually walked at least 43,500 miles for peace. She was selfless and giving and a unique individual. She believed that the way of peace is the way of love. Love is the greatest power on earth. It conquers all things.